Hi, I'm Tony Joyce, and I've been in the corporate world for the last 40 years as a national sales manager and as a sales director. Just transitioning over at the moment into what I want to do, and it's my time to give back in life. And I feel that I probably need to help some people with their guidance pathway, especially young adults, because they learn at school what to do, but they don't understand the life skills going through. Back in those days it was probably a little bit easier. The peer pressure wasn't on you, the pressure to perform wasn't on, because people weren't, you didn't have the companies that were reportable to shareholders. So back in those days, you just had your own KPIs to work to. And it's like anything, it's all about balance at the end of the day. And that's where a lot of people fail, that's where a lot of things happen, because they spend either too much time at work and not enough time at home, or too much time on a footy field and not enough time. So focus is out the window. And that happens because they don't have clear focus on what it is they want. You know, if I was to draw a big target on the wall, at the end of the day, if I can't see the target, I can't hit it. So you've got to be really clear about what you want to do. And it's like, I think when I spoke to you the other day, Matt, I said to you, mate, so when's the best time to build a house? And you looked at me confused. What do you mean, you said? And I said, when's the best time to build a house? When you've finished it. Okay, it's called focus, because what actually happens in that scenario is someone's seen it already. Someone's gone, bang, what a beautiful building. I'm going to put gold on the top like the Rialto building. I'm going to put a sliding floor out. I'm going to put marble in here. Someone's seen it. That person then takes that and gives it to, the architect gives it to a builder and says, mate, draw the plans up for this. Okay, so you get the plans, you get it in front of you. Now you've got a plan. You've seen what it looks like. You know what you're heading for, and that's where you're heading, the direction you want to go. I get up at 5:15, shoot down to the gym, do an hour down to the gym, whether it's cardio, a bit of weight work, try to mix it up a little bit. I then go home, I sit down, log onto the computer, got a few motivational things that I go through in the morning and just have a look at, which are just talk to some other people, and then I go up and have a shower. When I make myself a decent breakfast, I eat that while I'm doing the motivational things, have brekkie, then head out of the door and head into work. I think a lot of people talk about balance in their lives nowadays, and balance is the easiest thing to do, but everyone struggles with it. I don't know why. But balance is really simple. Balance is wherever you be. Like, I be at the gym in the morning and I give it 100% and I focus, it's my time with me. I then be at my computer before I start, and once I'm with my computer, it's giving me some knowledge that I need to take in, that helps me grow as a person. When I make my wife a cup of coffee or a cup of tea in the morning, I be with my wife. I'm giving her the time she deserves. When I get to work, I be at work. When I get back with my mates, I'm with my mates. It's simple. If you actually be with the person you're with, rather than try to be everywhere else, and by that I mean, you know, basically too many guys go to work and go, the wife just gives me the shits, I can't handle this. And then you've got guys that go home and say, I hate goddamn work. Mate, you're not anywhere. You're not being respectful to what you're supposed to do. So, you know, as I said before, basically at the end of the day, we learn what we're going to learn until we're about 20, then we cut loose in the workforce. If you're going to live till 80, that gives you 60 years. 60 years is 29,800 days you've got to live. I'll take that back a bit. Sorry, you sleep for a third of it. Let's pull it back. Now you've got 15,800 days to live. So why wouldn't you be the best you could be? Why wouldn't you just give everything? It's just awards. Give it 100%. Because you know what? Sooner or later, you're going to have to meet your maker. When your time's up, and you want to be able to sit down. I can honestly say in my life, right now, if I had to go tomorrow, I've had a great life. An absolutely great life. Been everywhere, done everything I wanted to do. Everything for me is just a bonus. A lot. You've got to have that balance that I was talking about before. Your family is your family, and that's something you die for. You just don't walk away from that. But your mates, they're the people that you can muck around with, laugh, joke. You can put crap on each other, and it's all in. You know, we all have different parts of our lives. But where people stray off, Matt, is that they get confused. And I think I've said to you before, it's like everybody is capable of starting. So the young kids out there now, everybody is capable of starting anything today. Anything. Okay, all you've got to do is find out what, when, how and why. They're the important questions that any goal setting will set you. What does I want to do? Why do I want to do it? When do I want it by, and how am I going to do it? Let's take New Year. Everybody says New Year's Eve, I'm going to lose weight, going to get fit. And you can apply this to anything. And you're right, you can. So first thing you do is say, I need to go to a gym. I need to train. I need to eat right. How am I going to do it? I'm going to sign up tomorrow. So on the 2nd of January, gyms explode. Everybody goes down there. But what actually happens is, for 4 weeks, they're in there cooking, getting a bit sore muscles, the DOMs are hurting and everything else. They're eating well, but now it's starting to go because the weather's changing. So they wake up in the morning at 5, they put their foot out of the bed and go, oh, a bit cold, it's raining, can't do that. Hey, I've trained all week, I'll let myself off the hook. And that's what actually happens. That's when people say to you, you've got to have willpower. It's not about the willpower, guys, it's about the why power. Okay, the why you're doing it is the thing that drives you, not the will. Okay, you've got to remember, motivation is an emotion. That's all it is, and emotions change. I can wake up this morning with a great emotion, I can walk into the first meeting, the guy can really pee me off, and all of a sudden I've changed my state and I'm out. So basically, if I've changed that state, I've now changed my emotion to a different emotion. So therefore you've got to be able to control it and move it through. And if you keep going back to the why I'm here, why I'm doing this, it'll work every time. So find your why, and that's what's going to drive you. And your why will come from your values that you have in life and what you're actually passionate about. A lot of guys just don't know what they're passionate about. A lot of guys say to me, I don't know what my goal is. Well, if you're struggling, go back and work out what you don't want to do, because that's going to be easier to find out what you do want to do.
How did you find your passion? What was the moment? Do you remember?
Well, actually, it was probably only about 5 years ago now. I've been in sales all my life, as I said before, and I love it because I love talking to people. I love parting information. I love solution selling to help companies out. I like growing businesses, and that's all about being involved and talking and setting it all up and listening. So basically, about 5 years ago, I had to do a talk, a presentation. I thought, yeah, I'll go do it. And so many people came up afterwards and said, mate, spot on, loved it, thanks very much. I felt really good about it. And I thought, I've just given back to a heap of people that didn't know anything. Hence, that's why I want to do the Slight Edge. I just want to help people. That's what I'm here for. How can they? Good, I'm just setting up the website now. It's not going, but you can always contact me at tony@theslightedgecoach.com.au.